Hey guys, I'm in the bathroom. Just got home. It's really late. It's like 8 o'clock, 8:30. Oh, it's gonna be a rough week next week and the week after. I have no time to work on charts again. It's gonna be like this for a few more weeks, I believe. So I've been staying late to try to catch up for next week, and then I'm already looking at the week after, and it's brutal. My dogs that I do charts for are everywhere, back and forth, both of them at the same time. And then there's no chart days because we're always in clinic all week long. So I'm just trying to catch up. Again, the overtime is nice, but it's tiring. I swear, next weekend or the week after, I'm gonna have to work on the Saturday again because it's been crazy. And then I told you guys, I was sitting down yesterday and I was like, did I not sign the form? I mean, the envelope for the voting ballot, absentee voting ballot. And I was like, I know I did, but then they sent me a second one, and then I kind of brushed it off because there were some rumors about people's ballots were being sent to the wrong address and blah blah. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I knew I signed it, but I wanted to look at another ballot to see if I could remember. And I'm like, I still have the second one that they sent. Thank God. I looked at it. I was like, okay, it looks the same. And I'm like, noticing there was an extra note inside. It was so confusing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what I do? And I was like, let me just fill it out in case I do need to resend it, and I'll call the election place, voting ballot, Franklin County, whatever, the next day, which is today. So I called earlier at work, and she was like, yeah, she suggested that I just send in the new one, and they'll look back at the old one, but this one will be counted. So I'm just gonna do it again tomorrow. I was just gonna drop it off at the voting place, but then I was like, I am not gonna have time because the fact that I'm staying late. For the first time, I finally met the cleaning guy. So yeah, never ever that we stayed this late and met them, but he happened to come early this time, I guess. But I told him that we really appreciate him cleaning and just thank you. And yeah, I just want him to feel good because sometimes I want people to realize that no matter, we know this, no matter what job position you're in, whether you're a doctor, you're an MA or a CNA or the cleaning folks, no one should be looked down upon. We should all be respected because we're doing a job, we're doing something for somebody or doing something for ourselves, but we're all working, we're trying to make it, we're trying to survive, you guys. So I've always wanted to say thank you, but we never stay late enough or even come across. And once in a blue moon we do see them, but to actually thank them. So I told myself one of these days, and finally I was getting ready to leave, and I just went to the corner and talked to him for a little bit, saying hi, what's up, how are you, and it's just really thank him. I'm sure it's made his day. But yeah, I'm gonna shower and eat because I'm exhausted. Maybe I just passed out. I don't know. So I probably won't upload anything today, or maybe I will. We'll see. Or maybe just combine with tomorrow. All right, let's shower. About to be 9. Mom made some stir-fry cauliflower beef and bell peppers and onions. So good. And rice. Made some s'mores for the kids. I think usually this time is when I start making them because I did this thing last year. So good. Hey guys, I'm back. Happy Vlogtober. What's day number 22? If I said it wrong, sorry. Anyway, I was in such a good mood, but now I am shutting down. I'm so freaking my anxiety kicked in because I transferred to this location and it was so peaceful, it was so great. I'm finding myself. I feel comfortable. I feel important. I do have the same responsibilities, but more. But just it was so peaceful because no one makes you feel you're below them or intimidated or anything. But now, guess what? I transferred away from the toxicity, and now the toxicity will be arriving to my location, and it's just gonna be hell. It already started today, so controlling. The person is nice when they're nice, but when something is irritating them or they are in a bad mood, once that person walks in, is just you feel the vengeance, and it's the same type of attitude, and you wonder why people aren't liked very much. It's so irritating. Like I hope it won't be as bad because they're not gonna be staying too close to me. We'll see, but it's just I feel it, and I don't know how to control my emotions. I feel like maybe I should just numb myself, because it was so good for so long when I first transferred. It was a big change for me. It was a big risk, and then I already have to deal with one lazy person, and now I have one that's gonna be like another problem, like two. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna feel, and the holidays are coming up. I'll just be extra like moody because of that. Like all these emotions are just going to start, and I'm nervous, and my friend's gonna start crying and stuff. Like right now, I feel like I'm just holding my tears. I wish I was strong, and I wish I didn't let these type of people affect me, but it does, because you're around it. Even if you're not part of it, you just feel it. I don't know how to like block that uncomfortable emotion. I just want to cry right now. It's so irritating. It's like, make up your mind. It's like dealing with a person who's like bipolar. Who knows? A person may be bipolar. Like, respect to that, but it's like one day you're super, super nice and you're the best thing on earth, and then the next day something ticks that person off. It's like all hell break loose, and it's so uncomfortable to be around. And it's so also someone who is controlling and that micromanaging type of feeling. It does not feel good. It does not. And you wonder why you're so hated on. Like, I'd rather be known as the nice, scared chick than hated on by almost everybody. That is the problem. And that title or whatever makes it okay. And I've been there. I've done it. I think I make a better leader or whatever with anybody, because I do my job. I work the hardest, and it's like these people who are like, they're strong with their conversation, strong with their attitude, are the ones that get it. And they are the ones that are the bullies, the toxic folks. They are the ones. It's always them who gets to win. And people like me, no one notices. No matter how much work I put in, no matter how much more stuff I do than them, I don't get noticed. It's shit like that. It sucks how the world works, but that's how it is. But anyway, I wasn't even gonna go and do this, but I am doing a little shopping because we're having like a Halloween party, potluck, whatever, next week. It's mostly like, well, it's Halloween inspired stuff. I am doing dipped Oreos, so I am going to make some. I need to go get some candy melts, and looking for a tray and parchment paper. Yeah, candy melts are hard to find for some reason. Yeah, and I also, if I can't find the different colored candy melts, I'm just gonna get like the basic one, like vanilla and then chocolate, and then I have food colored. I bought it for a backup just in case. So I am gonna go now. Then head to the dollar store first, see if I can find cheaper stuff, and then I head to Kroger's and get some. So yeah, see you later. Just got home, so I wanted to show you some stuff I got. I've used this before. The first time I tried doing dipped Oreos, they were actually really good. So they didn't carry the Wilton's one. I might get one at a different location. We'll see. But these are actually really good though. They are big, giant. It looks like chocolate bars, and you just break them. I think they're like in chunks, kind of like the Hershey pieces where you can break it. There's like lines. I can't remember. So this is what, chocolate, cocoa, vanilla, Kroger's brand, and then I found some Halloween sprinkles. I almost didn't want to get it, but I was like, let me just buy it, and we'll just go from there and try to be creative. So this was at the Halloween section where they have all the candies and stuff, because I couldn't find this in the baking area, and this is very Halloween-y, so this works well. So yeah, and then I got a bunch of Oreos. Excuse my cupboard. So gotta hide it up there. I decided to get the regular Oreos, and of course try vanilla too, so it'll be like a mix. And yeah, I'm just gonna Google. I'm not too creative with baking, so we'll do our best. And up there are the eyeballs. My coworker actually got me the bigger size eyeballs, and I found smaller ones at Walmart, so that works well. They'll be like weird looking eyes or something.